How's it going out there, everyone? This is W.F.S. And today we are going to be reviewing one of what many people consider one of the worst episodes or weakest episodes to come out of Star Trek The Next Generation. Season 7, Episode 17, Masks. Now, a lot of people do not like this episode, and it definitely has its problems. But the one thing that I will say about it is that the acting is good, especially when it comes to Brent Spiner and his role of Data and all the alien life forms or their personalities that are emerging through Data. Brent Spiner performed a fantastic job playing these different characters.
Captain's log, stardate 47615.2. We have encountered a rogue comet in sector 1156. It is not native to this region of space, and there is no previous record of this object on any Federation charts.
This object has been en route for 87 million years.
Okay, so they started scanning the comet, and suddenly this bright light fills the bridge, and it's a sensor echo, at least Data says it, and it's also an anomalous distortion within the asteroid. And this doesn't give them pause for concern?
What's this?
I have no idea. I've never seen it before.
Maybe Will left it for you, a little present.
It's not quite his style.
Then maybe it's a secret admirer.
Ooh, that's an interesting thought.
Let me ask you a question. If you came back to your home or apartment and you found an object in there that you didn't buy, you didn't order, and you know that no one else is not supposed to be in there or bringing things in without your permission, wouldn't you be a little concerned and maybe call for security? Over the years, I have defended this episode, saying it was just a good story. They were just trying to do a nice sci-fi adventure for the last season. But in reviewing it for this video, I suddenly realized there were some mistakes made just to carry the plot along. I said it in a previous video that when Data was infected by the Iconium probe in Season 2, his operating software, to keep him alive, shut him down, erased his memory up until the point of infection, and then reactivated him. That same program should have worked here, but it didn't. In other words, the program, the archive, is rewriting Data and allowing all these personalities to emerge, and not one moment does the software, Data's software, kick in to save him and protect him.
Captain! I've been waiting for you. You should feel honored. I don't usually wait for anyone.
What is it you want?
Masaka is waking.
I said it before and I'll say it again. Brent Spiner was absolutely brilliant in this episode. Multiple characters he plays coming out of Data, and my all-time favorite is Ehut.
You think it's just trying to make contact with us?
Yes, it's possible. But if that is an archive from some ancient civilization, we should allow it to do so.
I'm just curious that since Picard let this archive continue its rearranging of the Enterprise, if anyone had been hurt, would Picard have been charged for anything? I know the ship's mission is to seek out new life and new civilizations, but damn, allowing an alien archive to rewrite your ship and possibly mess with your own existence has got to be something that should be on the no-fly list for the Federation. What bothers me the most about this episode is the fact that Picard himself, who supposedly cares for his crew, is taking a really laid-back attitude toward the situation. And Riker, who always is talking about the safety of the ship, is just letting Picard indulge in his archaeological dream here. He's exploring an archive that's infecting his ship. Never mind the fact that one of his officers has been contaminated or compromised by this machine, and yet they continue to allow it to continue to infect the ship. There is really no explanation for this episode. What was the purpose of the archive being launched into space? Why? Do you really want to preserve that society? From what they showed here, it wasn't a pleasant place. Number two, why infect the Enterprise? You're trying to recreate the planet that you left behind? And then finally, Musaka being inside Data at the end with no one there to worship this creature. What's the point? This episode was nothing more than filler. Filler of airtime and space. That's really all it was. And after all these years, again, I defended this thing. I thought it was pretty good, but looking back on it now, it really was a pointless episode. I would love to hear your thoughts and comments on it, so please drop them below and let me know. Until the next time, my friends, God bless.